Controllers? I guess you could say I own a few. According to this running list via an Excel spreadsheet, that's 203 unique controllers, so no duplicates, different make and models. Just shy of $20,000 US, so more than my first 3 vehicles. Not combined, but actually yes, my first 3 vehicles combined. That wallet-busting figure is made possible by the fact that a lot of these controllers, just one individual controller, are about $300+ on the builder of these custom controller companies. Now luckily a lot of these puppies were SFR sent for review, which I of course always disclose in my reviews, but even still, I've spent thousands of dollars of my hard-earned caps, shekels, ducats, rupees, sandbars, and doubloons. Put you back, sweetheart. Limited edition Halloween joint. So enter the world of negotiations and barters, and some privatized back alley clubhouse known as the collectible controller world. And in a world of low supply, high demand, and asshole scalpers running bots and scripts, my leathery ass stays glued to my computer spamming F5 refresh to make sure I get in queue, get in line so these companies can take my money. But my obsession with controllers isn't just having them mounted on a wall, and as the collection grew over time, I started getting recommendations that I apply for a world record via Guinness, not the dark ass beer, but the famous world record company, Organization Incorporated.co. Semantics here, not important, but I did indeed apply for 2 world records to be created, and I want to share with you verbatim what I sent to Guinness and the outcome of the whole situation. Welcome aboard, Stallion or Stallionette. Over 200 gamepads tested, not letting off the throttle. Controller looking like a model. Reviews go down smooth. Pass me the bottle. I got paddles. Back to the lobby with a waddle. Gaming news, gear reviews, more controllers than you can use. A man of many faces, recording by the Smoking Aces. I wasn't born the controller captain. It was you bucking Broncos that made it happen. Enough input delay. This video is slapping. So first of all, if you believe that you are a holder of a new world record, you can apply through their website, and there are 2 options. You have one where you spend $1,000 US and you have your new application reviewed as quick as 48 hours and as long as 1 week. Now, if you're not sure if you do meet the criteria for a new record to be created, I would recommend taking the chipper chicken.
Then I'd like the chipper chicken. Is that clear? I understood the chopper part, yeah.
Which I took. It's $5 per application. So I had 2 applications as I thought I was slashing 2 world records. And I'm really glad that I took the cheap option because in the back of my noggin, I kind of knew that I was going to get rejected here. The entire context of the video is me completely solely believing and explaining why both of these records should exist. They should be incepted right now, not later, not 2 years down the road where I have to dethrone somebody that shouldn't even be holding the damn thing, but it should just be created now, to be honest. But if you do not believe you meet the criteria for a new record to be created, I do recommend taking the $5 application option, as you'll be saving $950 and you'll get rejected about a month later, not within 48 hours. Now I'm on the dashboard over here. You can see we've got a rejected application. Gross. In the 19th month on the 3rd day. I'm assuming this is March 19th. I've never seen the month be the 2nd digit over here, but March 19th. So I created this application a while ago and I received my answer about a month and a half ago. I've been fixing to make this video, but it was a little bit disheartening to truly believe in your heart of hearts, your gamer soul, that yes, I for sure should be holding both of these world records right now. I know it, you know it, but this is verbatim what I sent to the company. Now I applied for 2 world records to be created on my behalf. The first one is largest video game controller collection as far as how many units, how many specific controllers, non-duplicates, different make and models. The second one is going to be monetary value in US dollars, or shit, you do the conversion wherever you live, amount of money spent on these puppies. We're talking over $20,000 US for God's sake. I'm Kevin Clark. I operate the YouTube channel Gamer Heaven full-time, and I'm applying for 2 world records that, after reading the terms, meet the requirements for a new record. So before I even applied, I did read their criteria top to bottom, head to toe, tip to tits. On my YouTube channel, I test and review custom video game controllers, and I am confident I currently hold 2 world records which can be measured and even possibly beaten by another competitor in the future. So that's one of their requirements, is that it is a measurable, attainable, challengeable goal, which this certainly is. Somebody could have 2 more controllers than me and beat my my record. And I believe I currently hold our largest video game controller collection. I currently have 201 from various manufacturers, all in working condition, and only a handful of duplicates, 186 unique or different controllers. So of the 201, 186 are different. The second being most expensive video game controller collection slash highest monetary value. I have tracked the value of my collection based on the price I paid and the current price of each controller in new condition from a common vendor such as Amazon, or the average used price if it's a discontinued gamepad or controller. The current value is rookie numbers over here. It's over 20,000 now.
What did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000!
18,991 and 77 cents. We are down to the penny here, boys. Many of the controllers are pro controllers, such as the Microsoft Elite 2 and Sony DualSense Edge. Since this is Guinness World Records and it's probably some non-gamer, I wanted to be very general and mention controllers that are sold in brick and mortar stores like Best Buy and Walmart, so they recognize, oh yeah, these are expensive puppies. I am extremely excited to take this journey to become a world record holder, and thank you for your time assisting me. If I obtain the records, I plan to make a video of the process. You're watching it right now, as it would likely inspire other controller collectors to attempt to take this title. Snatch the belt off my buckle, why don't you? This is the video from a couple years ago. My collection has grown a lot, but it is a great example of my collection on display. This is near Halloween, hence the decor and mask. So this was created March 20th, and here's the actual measurement. 201 items worth almost 19 grand. So there's your two records. There's the units, there's the MULA. So I usually keep meticulous email records for all 5 of my email accounts, but for some reason I cannot find the email that they sent me explaining that my applications had been rejected, but that's okay because I'm going to summarize it to you. It's basically machine generated, very vague. Dear Kevin Clark, thank you for your applications, plural, 2 of them, but at this time we reluctantly inform you that we do not believe this meets the criteria for a new record being created. That's basically it. I'm really glad I didn't spend 1,000 of my ducats times 2 to hear that. And I hate to sound like a pompous, cocky Prickenstein, little doucher here sitting in his chair, but I feel like I don't really care about wasting my time with this application, but I do, what I fear or think is going to happen is a couple of years down the road, GWW is going to create this record, and I'm not going to get any notification of it, despite the fact that I'm the original inceptor, the person that tried to create this record. Somebody's going to apply for this 2-3 years down the road, and Guinness is going to decide at that time, yes, it is time to create this record. Then I'm going to hear about it through an IGN article, much like the one I'm about to share with you for a much more niche record that was just created, or I'm going to hear about it through my comment section, somebody saying, hey, there's a world record holder claiming he's got the most controllers. And I'm just gonna have to come out of the woodworks, pull the rug out from under him, and take the throne when it'd be quicker and easier for everyone involved if you just give me the crown now.
Crown for king.
Why don't you just give her the trophy?
But my succulent fiance pointed out this article to me the other day and said it's silly that GWR? What I call him GHH? It's weird that Guinness shot down your application, but this is, I can't even talk right now, but this new category has been created. I'm gonna snap Guinness back into the world of reality for just a second. You would have 10 contenders attempting to challenge my title before one person with a pulse is going to attempt to hook up more than 400 retro consoles through splitters and doing cable management. This is an extremely niche record, way more than having a custom controller collection. So with video games becoming more and more popular, they've been around since the late 70s. We're talking about things like the Atari 2600 over here. That thing works, by the way. See, I could hook up a bunch of retro consoles to splitters too and hit up Guinness. I know that down the road, this is going to be a record that's created, and I'm just gonna have to challenge a contender that shouldn't have the title in the first place. And yeah.
To hold 2 titles simultaneously, how does this all feel to you? Where the is my second belt?
So the summary is you have 2 options when attempting to go for a Guinness World Record, $5 or $1,000. Take the cheaper route if you do not believe you meet the criteria, or even if you do, because I was fucking certain that this was going to be 2 brand new world records and I was going to be whipping my shirt over my head in celebration.
I've already got this one.
I'm a patient man. I can wait for my rejection a month down the road and save my hard-earned ducats. Drop in the comment section below what you think of this entire experience that I've gone through. And congratulations to Abraham Al-Nazir from Saudi Arabia, who did get his record accepted with the retro consoles. That's awesome, brother. I tried, my friend. But on a happier note, I've got a slew of peripheral reviews coming in the near future. Keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, and I will see you stallions and stallionettes in the very near future. I'm not going to say tomorrow, soon. You'll see a new video getting back to a more consistent upload schedule than Christ.
Praise Jesus.
Christ!
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Praise the controller lords. I will see you tomorrow. Peace. If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers, so this information will reach and assist them as well. Much like the back of the TV, I've got plugs for all of my socials down there in the description below. And your wallet will greatly thank you if you check the description, because there are exclusive discounts on a ton of products, including controllers, control freaks, keyboards, mouse pads, clothes, and energy drinks. And keep in mind that you, the viewer, keep this channel running. The more stallions and stallionettes trotting around the stable, the better, so mollywop that subscribe button like it owes you money, and we'll have the same amount of fun tomorrow.